Good evening. It's been a minute, but that's pretty much par for the course for this channel. So we're just gonna ignore it and carry on because what else can you do? So without further ado, here's 5 New Year's resolutions for car guys for 2021. Much like me whenever I see food on the table, let's just get into it. When you try your best, number 1. Stop spending money on your car. I know it's already only been 10 days, but I can almost guarantee you that a lot of you guys have already failed this on. It doesn't really matter what car you have. If you're a car guy, your car is automatically a money pit. It sounds really difficult, especially whenever you go to a car meet and you see somebody who has the same ride as you, but he has something on his car or done to his car that you do not have, that you just and then all of a sudden, as soon as you get home, you turn into KSI during Sidemen Tender. There was a reason why I did that. This is why. Here's something to think about. If you had to save all the money that you spend on your car, do you think you could have probably gotten a better car by now? Number 2, not everyone is trying to race you, my dude. Calm down. I see this a lot with my brother, especially because he's got a very nice Ford Fiesta. We gave him an exhaust for his birthday. You can check it out. Anyway, whenever he pulls up next to anyone, especially a Polo GTI gent, it's race mode. And yes, I know you and your bagged and collab tuned Mark 7 Golf GTI can smoke an M2 comp from light to light, but why do you have to pull up next to my grandmother in her 2006 grey Honda Accord and give her the smoke? Why must you hurt her feelings this way? She's already got COVID, she was already having a bad day, and now you give it... Why?
Oh, I hope I don't catch too much traffic on the way to pick up my melons.
Your grandma? No, we're not gonna do. By the way, this took shockingly long to make. My grandmother actually has COVID, and it's not a joke. Number. This one kind of ties to both the first and the second. Get better fuel economy. Ties to both first and the second, because if you don't get good fuel economy, you're already spending money. And chances are you're not getting good fuel economy. It's because you zoom in, and I know you zoom in because you're racing. Don't do that. Don't do that. I feel like I'm going to say this a lot, but I don't know why this is on my list. But it's my list. So what are you going to do about it, huh? Get better fuel economy? You won't. You see what I did there? That's reverse psychology. Fun fact. You know, in some cars, that R on your gear stick stands for reverse. If you have a Honda Civic, that R actually stands for race mode. Try it. Trust me. You know, the funny thing is, if I could own a Honda Civic Type R, I probably would. I'd hate myself, but I already do that. At least if I had a Honda Civic Type R, I'd have VTEC in my life. I know this one definitely it should be on the list, and it should be on yours. You gotta break your neck, fam. I don't care who's on your arm, whether it's Kendall Jenner or James Charles. To each his own. If you are getting out of your car and you walk away and you do not look back, you're doing something wrong. Doing something very wrong. You gotta be getting out of your car like this. Right. Oh, that felt good. And number 5, and this one really pisses your boy off, good lord. This one isn't for every car guy, but it is for some. Stop bringing up your car in every single conversation. We get it. You spent 18k bagging your Kia Picanto. You dropped 30 racks on brand new BBS wheels. They probably cost more than what your car is worth. Nobody cares. I don't care what car you have, actually. If it wasn't asked, do not bring it up. If it is not relevant, do not bring it up. Somehow or the other, you gents will be able to turn a conversation about the Geneva Convention into why your Goucher is more unique than the other ones. The next time a gent brings up his car in a conversation when it has nothing to do with him, I'm gonna smack him with his stock exhaust. And that's pretty much all for now. I'm pretty sure we'll revisit this list at the end of 2021 and see how badly we did. Especially me. I have plans. I want to say that I'll see you again in the next one, but I don't know when that's going to be. Actually, I know when that's going to be. I got invited to see a museum next week, but it depends on El COVID. If it's still going through, I'm definitely going to film it and show you guys. But for now, until the next one, stay safe and keep zooming, boys.
Did I
Did I for real just say keep zooming? You know what? I back it. Keep zooming, boys.